866-0590, toll free, 877-590-KLBJ. Jim, good morning. You're on KLBJ.
Good morning, Lisa. Hey, listen, I think he's wrong. I do not think you got burned. You got to remember that the digital Walkmans were around for a long, long time before Apple called it an iPod and made it cool and made it interesting and fun.
So you think it's always existed? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm sorry, say again?
You said you're saying that it already existed and then they just called it something else?
Oh, yeah. Tablet PCs have been around for a long time. There's a company in Austin named In Motion Computing that have been selling them. Compact's been selling them. A lot of people have been selling touchpads. But until Apple got in and made it sexy and made it easy to use and made it fun and made it socially relevant like they did with the iPod and the iPhone, people didn't start buying them again. And I'll tell you something else, too, Lisa. The iPhones being controlled by Apple, they don't have all the software problems that all the alleged competitors to the iPhones have, like the Droids and the new BlackBerries. Those things are just riddled with software problems.
But the iPod's not.
But the iPhone is not, because Apple controls that. So Mr. Bah Humbug at the Wall Street Journal is probably trying to short Apple stock, is what he's really trying to do.
Well, here he says, the problem are the games. Okay, this is number 7 on his list. This is my problem, is that the games are addictive. And still, I want to know what are more games. I want more games. You cannot tame the beast. My appetite keeps growing.
Yeah, you can. Just use it while you're waiting in line at the grocery store for games or whatever else.
But I like to talk to people. I like to talk to people at the grocery store. I can't be having an iPad.
Well, now, your addictive issues may be another thing entirely.
There you go. Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you for catching on to that. 836-0590, toll free, 877-590-KLBJ. Seriously, though, I would like to know, if you got an iPad for Christmas, call me and tell me what you're addicted to so that I can get in on it. Already, I'm looking for food sites, like recipe trading things, because I made a brilliant coconut cake. I'm not kidding. I probably have gained 5 pounds from this coconut cake. It's got something in it called Coco Loco. Or maybe Coco Lopez, but I named it Coco Loco because it was off the hook. Good morning, Catherine. You're on KLBJ.
Hi there.
Hi.
Okay. I have an iPhone, but you can also get this app for iPad, and it is called Trees of Doom. And you're like a ninja, and you have to climb up these trees, and there's like poison shooting at you, and there's these like little weird bird things if you have to avoid. It's the most addicting app ever.
Are you serious? How old are you, Catherine? You sound really young.
I am 12.
You're 12?
Yes.
What are you doing with an iPhone?
Well...
Do you have a job, Catherine?
No, it's my dad's old one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he had been kind of considering giving it to me for a while, and then I kind of killed my old phone accidentally. So I was like, well, I'll just transfer the SIM card. It's easier than getting you a whole new phone.
You sound very smart. I'm sure that this Trees of Doom has some educational value to it, right, Catherine?
Just Not really.
No. Well, thank you for calling. I will put that on my list. Trees of Doom. I don't know how good of a ninja I can be, though.
Yeah, it's really easy to catch on to.
Okay, I'm going to try that. I love Pac-Man, too.
Yes, that's a lot of fun.
But that's a throwback. You're too young for this, Catherine, but that's a throwback from the 80s when I was coming up. All right, Catherine, thank you for calling. Happy New Year to you, cutie.
You too.
Okay.
All right, bye.
I love hearing from the kids. Am I going to have to go to break? Okay, I don't have to go to break. I can get some. I see how addicted I am. I don't want to take the break. I just want to take the calls about the iPad apps. Okay. Patrick, you're on KLBJ. Thanks for calling.
How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was calling to make a comment. I was speaking with the guy who takes calls, I guess your producer. And I'm for the technology. I actually bought one for my fiance because I work 2 jobs.
There you go. I like you already.
And
working 2 jobs and bought your woman an iPad.
Yeah, I did. But
Give it up for Patrick.
But the only problem, they have this little app called Farmville. And when I'm home to do my own farming in the bushes, she has to tend to her crops. So the technology is killing that.
Well, what are you saying? You're saying that Is she ignoring you or something now that she's got the iPad or what?
Yes, I'm saying that Farmville app for the iPhone, iPod, and iPad, man, that's a killer.
You got to go get yourself. See, what you have to do is you got to go get yourself one, and then y'all can sit in bed, Patrick, and y'all can do the Farmville together. Like I got my husband playing Scrabble with me, though he wouldn't do it last night. I think he's getting kind of sick of that. He'd rather be playing something else, if you know what I mean. 836-0590, toll free 877-590-KLBJ. I'm Lisa Fritsch. Keep those iPad favorites coming, y'all. We'll be back.
I've got a really great app for you. It's a Scrabble app, and it's called Words with Friends. And right now they've got a free version, and then they have it on sale for 99 cents, and it's really great because what you do is you play Scrabble with your friends. So you can be at your house, they can be on their iPhone or iPad, and start a game. I know, and I've done it with my kids, my best friend down the street, and then they also have an option where you can just get a perfect stranger, and then what you do is you fill in and at your convenience. And then you guys go back and forth.
Lisa, what I want you to do is I want you to go to my website or just email me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get this app. I'm going to sign you up as my friend, and we're going to play Scrabble. We have to be Lisa 1, Lisa 2, or tall Lisa, short Lisa.
Okay, that's great.
Skinny Lisa,
that's
cute
great.
Lisa, or something like that. We're going to play.
All right.
That is awesome. Do you like
to
play against the computer?
I do, and that's a lot of fun, but I'll tell you what, you start really getting into it with your friends because you can also text within the game through either the iPhone or the iPad.
Nice.
So, yes, you can do that at the time as playing. So it's just a lot of fun. But, yeah, I'll go to your website, and I'll do that.
Do it. We'll be playing soon in the new year. I'm serious about it. I'm going to be hitting you up for a game. I think my husband's getting tired of laying in bed playing Scrabble.
Yeah, mine was kind of doing that, too.
Yeah.
That's why when I heard you say that, I thought I'd better call in and let you know about this other alternative.
They need some nighttime apps that men like. I think that's just good old-fashioned. You don't need a computer for that, do you?
Yeah, exactly. No, my husband's the same way. So, well, listen, you take care and Happy New Year, and I'll go to your website. Take care.
Please do. Thank you. Good morning, Billy. You're on KLBJ.
Hey, Lisa. Wondered if you'd heard of Angry Birds.
You know what? Okay, I did hear of Angry Birds, but I was concerned about Angry Birds because I have Bieber fever. That's another. Justin Bieber tweeted about Angry Birds and it like blew up. So I just want to make sure it's good. I don't want to just play something because it got a lot of press.
No, it's one of the most popular ones, and it takes up a lot of time, too. You'll like it.
Angry Birds.
But I've had the iPad, the first day it came out, and it's still as much fun as it was the first day it came out.
Okay.
You're not going to get tired of it, I guarantee it. As far as recipe apps, look up Epicurious. It's a good one.
I go to their website all the time, but they have an app, too?
Yeah, on the iPad.
That's my favorite. That's where I got that coconut cake recipe from.
Good.
Oh, it was good. It's the 1999 Bon Appetit one. Oh, do you like coconut cake?
Oh, yeah.
You have to. Do you like to cook, Billy?
You bet.
You have got to go and get this coconut cake. I'm obsessed with it.
One more good word app is Jumble Classic.
Jumble Classic.
Yeah, check it out.
Is that Jumble with a J or B or G? Okay, Jumble Classic.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for calling, Billy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Take care.
Bye. 836-0590, toll free 877-590-KLBJ. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh, this is so much more fun than talking about Obama. He and his ice cream dreams and Five Guys slouchy hamburgers with mustard dripping all out his mouth. I'm so tired of talking about that. I'm over it now. Judy, thank you for calling. You're on KLBJ.
Hi, my daughter's got me an iPad when I had my knee replaced in November, and I tell you, it's much better than drugs to distract you.
Have you started ignoring people, though? My fear is I don't want to stop reading my books. I don't want to stop doing other little things that I do, like, I don't know.
Well, I've got books, and if you watch the big book people, they will have ebooks for like $5 and under. You can't get a paperback for $5.
Well, Amazon said the number one selling gift of all time, even outside the iPad, was this Kindle, and I just cannot. I don't think I'll ever read a book that way. I like to be tactile. I like to turn the pages and get a little chocolate on the page and then wipe it off and drink my tea. It just seems impersonal to read it on a screen because you're always reading on a screen.
Actually, it's not that bad. I've only read a couple of books so far. And I like when you turn on it where you stop and you have to go fumble. I like that. And I can have my tea and eat and do all other things, have both hands free while I'm reading, which is kind of neat sometimes.
What is your favorite app?
Oh, I just did Angry Birds Holiday Edition with like an advent calendar.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And they also have one for Halloween, which I haven't done yet. And I would have my grandkids, and I would be sitting there playing these stupid things. I interact with my grandkids.
I hope Joel Osteen comes out with an app, Judy.
So,
or like a religious app.
I haven't seen that yet.
That would be good. I get his daily messages, and I just love them. I don't think I could start my day without him. I would love for him to come out with an app. We should write him on that, Judy.
Yeah, but it gives me a connection to the kids, my grandkids, because they're so into computers and all that, that we can sit there and play Angry Birds, and they're...
Angry Birds again.
Yeah, it is fun.
Judy, that's great. And see, this way you're staying hip, too. The kids aren't going to be able to get over on you and think you're dull and out of date.
No, they don't. They just think I'm wonderful because I let them. We have contests, who can get higher points on each one of these screens, and it's a lot of fun. And it's, the kids love it, and you've got more connections. I do not have a problem with losing my people connections.
That's right, Judy. Well, thank you for calling. That's good to know. I love that. And make sure you give your granddaughter an extra squeeze then for getting you that iPad.
I always do. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That is